You know, take care of your body, whether it's through food, through meditation, through movement, or through rest. You know, rest is a really big issue right now. People have lost the ability to rest deeply. You know, whether you're resting, you know, by taking naps, whether you're resting by meditating, whether you're resting by just acknowledging it. I was just talking to you, Ashley, today, saying that, you know, I work hard. I've worked hard my whole life, and I can keep myself busier than most people. And I used to be one of those people going, I'll just take on more and more and more and more and more. And I never valued my downtime. As a matter of fact, when I had downtime, I judged it pretty severely. It'd be like, oh, it's 3 o'clock. You know, this is when Oprah used to be on sometimes, and I would just go watch Oprah, but I never saw a word that she said, because at 3 o'clock I was so exhausted. I would just lay and watch, and then I'd fall right asleep, and I get that power nap. I called it my Oprah power nap, but I always felt guilty, like, oh, the kids are coming, or days, you know, like when anybody see me, you know, I was afraid. Now I just so value my downtime. I love it. I create art in my downtime. I might meditate in my downtime. I might just sit on my deck for an hour in my downtime. And that's something I never gave myself permission to do. I see everyone out there in this world so crazed, but they don't allow themselves any downtime. Well, downtime is where the magic happens, right? Downtime is where God gets to speak to you because you're finally being quiet and restful. Like downtime is so important. But in our culture, we only value at this moment production. But I told this story the other day too. I was watching Charlie Rose the other day, and he was speaking to Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. And they've been friends for 25 years. And Charlie Rose asked Bill Gates, what have you learned from Warren Buffett? And Bill Gates said, well, I've learned a ton of things from, you know, obviously we've been friends for 20 years. I've learned a lot, but he's asked Bill Gates to pull out his calendar. No, Bill Gates asked Warren Buffett to pull his calendar. Warren Buffett goes in his pocket. He's an older man. He pulls out one of those old calendars that are like, you know, little, you know, and it's old, and he goes through it and he goes, show him next week. And he shows them next week, and it has like 2 appointments in it the whole week. And Bill Gates says, when I met Warren, if I wasn't working from 5 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night, 7 days a week, you know, I wasn't working. And I'm like, Warren, what are you doing? You know, how are you pulling this off? You have 2 appointments next week? And Warren said, I can buy anything. I can't buy time. And time is when I get clarity. You know, it's those periods of time that give me wisdom. So how do you stay inspired? One of the ways is to create enough time to hear the wisdom, to hear the magic, to be awake, right? That's a big part of the process of health and wellness. It's counterintuitive maybe from what we've been taught. And so then here's the next big trick. It's a really next big trick. The next big trick is courage and willpower.